Hi everybody, my name is Ellie. I am the previously known Turquoise Squirrel, and today I would like to show you how to make wafer paper hydrangeas. I used to find that with the sugar paste, they oftentimes would kind of snap, particularly in smaller and tighter arrangements. So with the wafer paper, that is a little bit less brittle. So hopefully you'll enjoy, and let's get started. If you're wondering, by the way, why I'm sitting in front of a very psychedelic looking painting, this is a commission I'm working on at the moment. I have, since closing the bakery, become an artist. If you would like to know more, here, I don't know which way, my brother will pop up the video about explaining what happened to the Turquoise Squirrel Patisserie. But for now, you're here for the wafer paper flowers, so let's dive in. All right, let's get started. As always, the materials list will be at the end of the video. So here I'm taking a little bit of glycerin, about a half a teaspoon, and about a cup of water, and we're going to mix that all together in our little yogurt container or whatever that was at some point. I think feta. I like cheese. Alrighty, and then we're going to set that aside. We're going to get our 24 gauge white wire, and we're going to cut that with our side cutters into thirds. There you go, cut, and one more time. Okay, now don't ever throw these away. These are offcuts of wafer paper. We're going to take a little piece and we are going to add some water. The brush is still wet here from when I stirred the water earlier. So there you go, both sides to moisten the wafer paper. And then we're going to roll it into a nice ball. Use lots of cornstarch on your hands to make this happen. And then I halved it there. And you're going to just roll it again like a booger. And honestly, it will feel like one as well. Honestly, it's like a little snot ball. I kid you not. It's all like gooey and bouncy. It's weird. Okay, and then we're going to dip our wire in water and insert it into our little wafer paper ball. Lots of cornstarch on our fingers, and we're going to just twist at the bottom to attach it nicely to our wire. And we can shape it with our fingers. I dropped it there, the other half, whoopsie. And there we go. We're going to use our X-Acto blade to cut into the top in a little cross shape so that we get 4 little indentations. There you go, give it a proper cut. I used to make this out of gum paste, just a heads up, it is a little bit quicker, but this is for you hardcore fans of wafer paper out there. If you don't want any gum paste in your house, this is your option. I also wanted to point out that if you want these to be colored, then all you need to do is add fruit gel to your water, and then that way your wafer paper will be colored by the time you're done. Just know that it lightens a lot, so make it a lot darker than you think you need it to be. And then right at the end, you can dust it as well. But here in this video, I'm just showing you how to make the actual wafer paper flowers. And if you'd like to make it with color, then you can do so. Just remember, add your color right here at the beginning stage to your water. Again, I used lots and lots of cornstarch on my fingers to attach it at the bottom there and shape it into a nice little ball. Did you know that the center is the actual flower of the hydrangea, not the outside petals? It's absolutely incredible. That little bubble that we're making in the middle is the thing that will be the actual flower. The petals on the outside are not really the flowers. You can see how bouncy it is. It's quite funny. You can see why the gum paste would be quicker. But again, this is for your hardcore fans out there. And voila, there you go. your knife ever sticks, you can just dab that in the cornstarch as well. Alrighty, now we've got our little printout. Well, I've got it hand drawn here, and we're using a pencil to just trace around on top of one layer of our wafer paper. Pencil is nowadays not made of lead anymore, so if you lick it, you're not gonna die, which is great. It's graphite, so it is not technically edible, but it's not bad, okay? So you don't need to worry too much about using pencils in foodstuffs, and we're gonna just trace it and have fun with that. When we're going to get to the cutting stage, you're going to see we're going to add 3 layers together. So it's going to be a lot quicker than just cutting each and every single one and tracing each and every single one. We can literally just cut 3 in one go. And I'm adding a couple of little teeth there. I don't know if you can see the squiggly lines I'm making every now and again. That's just for some extra interest. There you go. Now I'm adding 3 layers together. I've tried 4 and 5. That becomes difficult. They like to kind of wander when you start cutting. So to keep them together, I'm using the bulldog clip. So you can use that as well in the beginning while you're starting out and struggling cutting. Cut one side, then move the clip, cut the other. It's kind of hard to pinch it and then for every layer to stay together. You'll see when you do it at home. Okay, now I'm starting to cut. It's 3 layers on top of each other. And again, use your bulldog clip if you need a little bit of training wheels. And I am moving the paper more than I'm moving my scissors. I don't know if you can see. And there I'm making those little teeth, little zigzaggy things that add a little bit of interest to the petals. Don't add it too much, it becomes a little bit overwhelming otherwise. But like this, it is great to just add it here and there. And again, I am mostly moving my paper, not so much the scissors. Just please do yourself a ginormous favor and make sure that these are really sharp scissors, because if they're not, you're going to struggle and you're going to end up tearing the paper rather than actually cutting it. And I'm really keeping a tight grip on those 3 layers to keep them all together. Again, that would be the bulldog clip if your fingers aren't strong enough. There we go, and just keep cutting. Just keep cutting, just keep cutting, just keep cutting, cutting, cutting. There you go. So yeah, we can do a whole bunch in different sizes. I think I've got the big and the medium here, but whatever size you need for your cake. And voila! 3 layers. Beautiful. I don't know what I'm faffing about there, but ta-da! Materials. Let's go. We need a bucket. We need some side cutters. We need a sock filled with cornstarch. We need an X-Acto knife, make sure it's a sharp one. We need some 24 gauge white wire. We need some glycerin. If you have food coloring, we need that too. We need wafer paper. We need some old offcuts of wafer paper, or alternatively gum paste. You can use that too. We need our little template to cut around, and we need sharp scissors. They're in the corner there. Did you see that? Yep, they were there. That's it. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to make them look pretty and make them into actual flowers. I will see you there. Bye. If you would like to know more, here, I don't know which way.